Hi guys, as mentioned in the previous class, today I'll be taking the second part of branch accounts, that is method number 2, stock and debtors method. Earlier class mein we did the first method, that was debtors method or data system, where I explained you head office will treat each branch as its debtor, and there will be only one main account, that is branch account. There may be additional accounts but in the form of working notes. But here when I say stock and debtors method, accounts will be maintained in more detailed way as compared to the first method. Of course, any method can be followed, but normally when the branch transactions are less, first method is preferred, but when the branch transactions are more, people prefer the second method. Anyway, as far as your syllabus is concerned, you don't have to bother. It will be mentioned in the question. And if the question doesn't mention the name of the method, they just tell you to prepare branch account, that means it is first method only. And if they tell you like how I have made it, I'm coming to that point, branch stock, branch adjustment, branch data, that means it is second method. Got it guys? So now we start with the second method, that is stock and debtors method, where the accounts will be maintained in more detailed way as compared to the first method. Now see, there are few accounts which you have to make in each and every sum of the second method. Now say for example this branch stock account, this is a must. When I say branch stock, head office sends goods to branch. Branch may return it back to head office. Branch may sell goods to its customer on cash credit. So wherever the stock moves out from branch or goes in the branch, every transaction relating to receipt of goods, issue of goods will appear in branch stock account. Then the next, a very important, branch adjustment account. Now guys, branch adjustment account comes into picture only when the goods are sent to branch at invoice price. If the goods are sent to branch at cost, this will not come. There are one or two sums in the syllabus which I have done in the regular class, but this being an open video on YouTube, I'm not focusing on the basic thing because you all have done that earlier also. And because in the first method you all have done sums where goods are sent to branch at invoice price, so I am taking that part. So branch adjustment will be prepared when the goods are sent to branch at invoice price. What is to be recorded, that we will see in some time. Then goods sent to branch account, where there are credit sales, branch debtors account and branch P&L. So these 5 accounts are to be prepared almost in each and every sum. Suppose the branch sells all goods on cash, there is no credit sales, then branch debtors will not come. In addition to this, if there are any specific accounts to be made, that will be mentioned in the question. Now, there's an account called as branch expense, which if you see, I have not made it here. If the question says to make branch expense, then you will make branch expense, otherwise not required. The reason is, after doing the sum, whatever is the balance of branch expense, it goes to branch P&L. After the sum, whatever is the balance of branch expense, it goes to branch P&L. So if the question has not mentioned to prepare branch expense, there is no need to do. All branch expenses, we will straight away transfer it to branch P&L, which we are going to do. So the last account will be branch P&L, and the main motive of preparing this account is to find out the branch profit or loss. Got it guys? So I'll repeat, branch stock for movement of goods coming in or going out, branch adjustment where the goods are sent at invoice price only in the second method, goods sent to branch whether the goods are sent at cost or invoice price, branch debtors unless and until there is no credit sales you will not prepare, because अगर credit sale ही नहीं है तो debtor कहाँ से आएगा, and wherever there are credit sales you will make branch debtors and branch P&L. As I told you, branch expenses you will make only when the question mentions. Those who are going to study this full chapter with me, आगे के sums I have done one or two sums where specific mention is made for preparing branch expense account also. Got it? Chalo. Now, as I told you, detail accounts. Let's read the sum. According to the information in the sum, I have made this account and step by step I will go ahead. Because if I explain you everything right now, sorry, thoda confusion create hoga. Okay? Sure. Let's see. You all have the question. Those are watching it on YouTube. Question is there in the description box. Eureka Ltd has branch at Manali. Goods are invoiced to branch at cost plus 50%. You all have done this in the first method also. Now, because the goods are invoiced at cost plus, that means at a profit or invoice price, branch adjustment account is made. If the goods were sent at cost price, there was no need to make this. Branch remits all cash received to the head office and all expenses are made by head office. From the following particulars, prepare necessary accounts under stock and data system to show the profit earned or loss incurred for the branch for the year ending 31st March 25. Stock as on 1st April 24 at invoice price 186. Debtors opening given. Then you have goods sent to branch at invoice price. Sales at branch, cash credit. Cash collected from debtors. Goods returned by debtors. Goods returned by branch to head office. Shortage of stock. Discount allowed to debtors and expenses at branch. Okay guys, now listen. They have told you, see the third line, they have told you prepare necessary accounts. कौन से accounts बनाना है वो specify नहीं किया. As I told you, branch stock you have to make in each and every sum. Branch adjustment because goods are sent at invoice price. Goods sent to branch बनाना ही है whether goods are sent at cost or invoice price. Debtors, if you see there is information for debtors. And the next, the last, ये तो बनाना ही बनाना है, branch profit and loss. If there is anything extra, they will mention in the question. Got it? Chalo. Now, let's start step by step. First, stock on 1st April 24 at invoice price 186. This is nothing but my opening balance of stock. What I told you, wherever there is any movement of stock, that will come in branch stock account. So, this is opening stock. Come here. To balance brought down 1,86,000. To balance brought down 1,86,000. Even if you write two opening stock, that is also fine. Even if you write two opening stock, that is also fine. Got it? Now guys, be careful. Stock is at invoice price. Invoice price means it includes profit. What I told you, if the goods were sent at cost, there was no need to make this. But why we are making this? Because the goods are sent at invoice price, which means this 186 includes profit. So first हमें ये find out करना है, we have to find out that how much is the profit component included in 186. How much is the profit component included in this 186? See the information in the question. You all have done it in the first method. The percentage of profit either may be given in terms of cost or sales. What it says? Goods are invoiced at cost plus 50%. I'll just do a small working here, what I did earlier. Okay. Let the cost be 100. Okay. We'll assume the cost as 100. Now, what is the profit percentage? 50%. Add 50%. So 100 plus 50, 150 is my invoice price. Cost is 100, at profit 50%, 100 plus 50. So my invoice price is 150. 100 plus 50, invoice price is 150. Now guys, remember, this 186 is invoice price, that is 150. हमें ये फाइंड आउट करना है कि प्रॉफिट कितना है, that is what? 50. So see, I'll just show you for one sum which we have already done. So what you will do, when my invoice price is 150, profit is 50, ये समझ लो calculation. When my invoice price is 150, my profit is 50. So if my invoice price is 186, profit is how much? Invoice price is 186, profit is how much? Getting it? So अभी देखो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके what you will do? It will be 186 into 50 upon 150. That means wherever you are removing the loading, you all know in the first method, loading मतलब profit included. Invoice price को 50 upon 150 से multiply करोगे. That is nothing but 1/3. Getting it? I showed you this calculation. We have done in detail in first method also, where the goods were sent at invoice price. So cost 100, profit 50%, invoice price 150. Invoice price is 150, profit is 50. So 186 how much? Okay. Now, what I told you, branch adjustment account is to be prepared when the goods are sent at invoice price. Now this is made to eliminate the profit component. So क्या करना है, ये जो 186 है, इसमें जो भी profit है, that has to be removed. Now you cannot cancel it. So what you will do, come to the credit side of branch adjustment, right there, by balance brought down, you can underline for your reference, and right there, opening stock reserve. Okay, you all have done this earlier. When I say opening stock reserve, that means profit included in opening stock. When I say opening stock reserve, that means profit included in opening stock. So कितना है? 186 is my invoice price into 50 upon 150. This is the logic. So wherever we are putting anything in branch adjustment, or wherever the profit has to be eliminated, for this sum, invoice price into 50 upon 150. 50 upon 150 कैसे आया? This is it. Okay. I'll just get my calculator, guys. Sorry. Sorry. So 1,86,000 into 50 upon 150 gives you 62,000. Got it? So इसका मतलब ये है, this means ये जो 186 है invoice price, उसमें से 62,000 is my profit. उसमें से 62,000 is my profit. सॉरी गाइस, 62,000 इज माय प्रॉफिट। तो इसका मतलब ये हो गया 186 में से 62 निकाल दिया, बाकी इज माय स्टॉक। ओके, आई विल रिपीट, branch adjustment account will be prepared only when the goods are sent at invoice price, and this is done to eliminate the profit. Clear? Hope this is clear. You can also write to opening stock, that is also fine. Now next, debtors on April 24, that is opening balance. Debtor is an asset. Asset has an opening balance of debit. So debtors may to balance brought down 2,04,000. You all know very well, all assets have a debit balance. So debtors may to balance brought down 2,04,000. If a particular debtor pays you money in advance, then that particular debtor can have a credit balance, but utna syllabus mein nahi. Got it? Loading, profit to be removed only when goods are sent at invoice price. Okay, chalo. Next, goods sent to branch at invoice price 15,30,000. Goods sent to branch. Let it be first method, let it be second method. As I told you, you all have dependent branch. So everything is to be done in the books of head office. Now you have to see from branch point of view, because ये जो branch stock है, that is from branch point of view. Now tell me from the branch point of view, branch के पास stock आ रहा है या जा रहा है? Tell me from branch point of view. Head office ने branch को भेजा है. So can I say branch is receiving? When goods come in, we debit branch stock. When goods go out, we credit. Branch will receive. This is goods sent to them. So you will put here to goods sent to branch account, that is 15,30,000. To goods sent to branch 1530, and इसका corresponding effect goods sent to branch में by branch stock account, that is 1530. To goods sent to branch 1530 and goods sent to branch में by branch stock 1530. Now listen, goods are sent at invoice price. Profit निकालना पड़ेगा. कैसे निकालोगे? There are two ways. If you don't prepare this, straight away remove the profit here, or यहां से यहां पे transfer करो. Now because you have made goods sent to branch, we'll have to follow the second option. So this 1530 includes profit which has to come here. जो भी items यहाँ पे आएगा उसका profit इधर, जो यहाँ पे आएगा उसका profit इधर. But there are few items जिसमें profit नहीं निकालने का. I'll come to that. So now what you will do? This 1530 includes profit which has to come here. So you will put here to branch adjustment account and show the same calculation in the brackets. 1530 into 50 upon 150. 1530 into 50 upon 150, 510, and two branch adjustment come here by goods sent to branch account 510. Got it? Goods sent to branch में two branch adjustment 510 and branch adjustment में by goods sent to branch 510. If goods sent to branch account was not there, you would have written it here. Getting it? अगर goods sent to branch नहीं होता, you would have written it here. But क्या होता था ना? You would have got confused. that goods sent to branch क्यों नहीं लिखा, मतलब क्यों लिखा है, and why not branch stock. So this is the best way to do. So यहां से goods sent to branch and यहां से profit निकाल के got it guys? Clear? Now guys listen very carefully. Next, sales at branch, cash sales, credit sales. What I told you, goods come in, debit branch stock, goods go out, credit. ब्रांच में सेल हो रहा है. नाउ फर्स्ट मेथड पे क्या था, ये रिकॉर्ड नहीं करते बिकॉज रिमेंबर व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू अगेन एंड अगेन. फर्स्ट मेथड में ओनली दोस ट्रांजैक्शंस वेयर हेड ऑफिस एंड ब्रांच बोथ आर इन्वॉल्व्ड विल कम. यहां पे एनी ट्रांजैक्शन डन इन ब्रांच हैज टू कम. सो व्हेन आई से सेल्स, गुड्स गो आउट, I will credit. Let's take one by one. Cash sales. Goods go out, and because it is cash, you will write there by branch cash account. Brackets में चाहिए तो लिख लो cash sales. Bracket में चाहिए तो लिख लो cash sales. So by branch cash 7,50,000. By branch cash 7,50,000. Now listen guys very carefully. अभी ध्यान दो. यहां पे प्रॉफिट निकाला, यहां पे प्रॉफिट निकाला. Why? Because this was opening stock, this was goods sent to branch. ये मैंने बेचा है. Don't make a mistake of removing profit from sales. Because अगर जो goods बेचा है उसमें से profit निकालोगे तो what you have earned, why you are doing the business then? There is no point of doing business. So you will remove profit only when the goods are such that the transaction is between branch and the head office for that goods, or opening stock, closing stock, or any transaction relating to stock where it is not a part of sale or sale return. Because अगर sales में से profit निकाला, so what you will earn? Getting it? So don't make a mistake of removing profit from cash sales or credit sales. By branch cash, we are not making branch cash. ये सब में बना भी नहीं सकते because branch cash के लिए they have to give you opening closing. So second effect not required. Next, credit sales 10 lakh. Again, can I say goods going out? Goods going out. So I will credit branch stock and sold to debtors. So यहाँ पे by branch debtors account and bracket में credit sales. By branch debtors account brackets में credit sales. Again, don't forget, इसमें से प्रॉफिट नहीं निकालना है. कैश सेल्स, क्रेडिट सेल्स. अगर सेल्स में से प्रॉफिट निकाला, व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ डूइंग द बिजनेस? गॉट इट? नाउ लिसन. बाय ब्रांच डेटर्स, वी आर मेकिंग डेटर्स. सो इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट यहां पे आएगा टू ब्रांच स्टॉक अकाउंट, दैट इज 10 lakhs. To branch stock account, that is 10 lakhs. Got it? So I'll repeat. Cash sales, credit sales, goods are going out. So buy branch cash, buy branch debtors in stock account. Second effect, debtors में दे दो. Branch cash we are not preparing. And don't make a mistake of removing profit because sales में से profit नहीं निकाल सकते हो. What is the purpose of doing the business? Okay, chalo. Next, cash collected from debtors. You will have done this in single entry. पैसा आएगा, you will debit branch cash. पैसा आ रहा है. We are not preparing branch cash, but you are getting from whom? Debtors. Debtors are the giver. How we did in single entry, how we did in first method. Debtors may buy cash. So same way you are getting money. So पैसा आ रहा है. So by branch cash account 950. By branch cash account, that is 950. Got it? Goods returned by debtors. Goods returned by debtors. Now listen. जब भी मैंने डेटर्स को बेचा, अंडरस्टैंड, जब भी मैंने डेटर्स को बेचा, व्हेन आई सोल्ड गुड्स आई क्रेडिटेड, गुड्स वेंट आउट. नाउ आउट ऑफ दिस 10 लाख देयर आर सम गुड्स व्हिच आर डिफेक्टिव, सो डेटर्स वापस कर रहा है. किसको वापस कर रहा है? ब्रांच को. डेटर्स आर रिटर्निंग इट बैक टू ब्रांच, सो ब्रांच इज रिसीविंग दोज गुड्स coming back, so you will debit and you are getting it from debtors. So to branch debtors account brackets में you can write sales return and the amount is 30,000. To branch debtors sales return amount is 30 and debtors में by branch stock account 30,000. Same thing what we have done in single entry and first method also. But यहाँ पे क्या था? Stock account है. I'll repeat. Customers are returning the goods back to the branch. So branch को goods मिल रहा है. So you will debit stock and you are getting it from debtors. So to branch debtors and branch debtors में by branch stock account, that is 30,000. Clear? Again the same thing. सेल्स में से प्रॉफिट नहीं निकाला तो सेल्स रिटर्न में से भी प्रॉफिट नहीं आएगा. So wherever there are transactions relating to sales and sale return, don't make a mistake of removing the profit. Got it guys? Clear? नहीं समझ में आया? YouTube पे ओपन है, you can rewind multiple times and see. चलो next. Now listen. Goods returned by branch to head office. ब्रांच ने हेड ऑफिस को रिटर्न किया. नाउ लिसन, जब भी ब्रांच को मिला, ब्रांच स्टॉक डेबिट किया बिकॉज आ रहा है. नाउ इट इज बीइंग सेंट टू हेड ऑफिस. कितना है? 15,000. सो व्हाट आई डू व्हेन ब्रांच रिसीव टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच, नाउ इट इज गोइंग बैक, सो आई विल राइट द सेम अकाउंट. सो जब भी हेड ऑफिस से मिला टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच, गोइंग बैक, so buy goods sent to branch account, that is 15,000 and goods sent to branch में to branch stock account 15,000. Goods sent to branch में to branch stock account 15,000. Now listen. Goods का transaction between head office and branch. Goods का transaction between head office and branch profit निकालना पड़ेगा. Now listen. When it was here, I removed the profit on the opposite side. तो यहाँ पे है, so I'll remove it here and it goes in branch adjustment. Because see, यहाँ पे है तो प्रॉफिट इधर ही आएगा ना. When it is here, I want to remove it, so I'll have to reverse it. So if it is here, I'll have to remove it here. But because this goes through goods sent to branch, I'll have to do the working here. So what I'll do? To branch stock, now I will write there by branch adjustment account, and we will show the calculation here. 15,000 into 50 upon 150, that is 5,000. So by branch adjustment 5 and branch adjustment में two goods sent to branch 5,000. Getting it? ब्रांच एडजस्टमेंट में टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच 5000. 5000 कैसे आया? 15,000 into 50 upon 150. Got it? सेल्स में मैंने प्रॉफिट नहीं निकाला बिकॉज इट वॉज सोल्ड बाय ब्रांच टू अ कस्टमर. यहां पे निकाला बिकॉज गुड्स आर ट्रांसफर्ड between the branch and the head office. Whether head office sends to branch or branch sends to head office, if it is at invoice price, you have to record. अभी देखो इसमें मेंशन नहीं किया था invoice price, but when goods are originally sent at invoice price, it will come back also at invoice price. So unless and until they tell you in brackets at cost price, then only it is cost, otherwise it is invoice price. Keep that in mind. Got it? Next. Now guys, be careful here. Shortage of stock 5000. Stock short हुआ. What happens ना? Practical life में physical stock taking होता है. Those who are doing CA, they may be knowing. Physical stock taking होता है. Physical stock taking मतलब what? Whatever is the stock as per your books of accounts, तुम्हें फिजिकली चेक करना है उतना क्वांटिटी है कि नहीं. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज फिजिकल स्टॉक टेकिंग. नाउ समटाइम्स यू विल फाइंड, सपोज मेरा बुक्स में स्टॉक दिखा रहा है 1 लाख, एक्चुअल काउंट करने पे पता चला 90,000 है, और बुक्स में दिखा रहा है 1 लाख, एक्चुअल काउंट करने पे पता चला 110, बिकॉज देयर माइट बी सम मिस्टेक और पॉसिबिलिटी शॉर्टेज है. जैसे ये केस में चोरी हुआ, कोई लेके गया, रिकॉर्ड करना भूल गया, एनीथिंग इज पॉसिबल, बट वी नो इट इज शॉर्टेज. शॉर्टेज मतलब स्टॉक कम हुआ. लिसन, स्टॉक कम हुआ मतलब इट हैज गॉन आउट. व्हेन स्टॉक कम्स इन वी डेबिट स्टॉक, व्हेन स्टॉक गोज आउट वी क्रेडिट स्टॉक. सो दिस इज शॉर्टेज. कम हुआ है तो आई विल क्रेडिट. अगर सरप्लस होता आई वुड हैव रिटन इट हियर. इन द रेगुलर क्लासेस आई हैव डन इट. सो बाय shortage of stock account, that is 5000. By shortage of stock 5000. Now guys listen very carefully, ये ध्यान से सुनो. ब्रांच स्टॉक कम हुआ, so you will say we'll have to remove loading. Yes, it is right, you will have to remove loading. Now guys, there are two ways, listen very carefully. Remove the loading. To branch stock 5000 into 50 upon 100, write it here. और जो बचा वो मेरा लॉस है, so that you debit to P&L. I'll repeat, 5000 का जो भी, सपोज से फॉर एग्जांपल आंसर आया 1000, 5000 का प्रॉफिट इज 1000, इंक्लूडेड प्रॉफिट इज 1000. सो व्हाट यू विल डू? टू ब्रांच स्टॉक 1000, 5 minus 1 4, 4 is my loss, so that you will put it here. This is one way of doing it. Second, shortage है, पूरा का पूरा loss, there is no question of earning anything, so full 5000 you can debit to branch adjustment. Why? The reason is because end में branch adjustment का balance P&L में ही जाएगा. कैसे? We will see in some time. So I'll repeat, two ways. 5000 का प्रॉफिट रिवर्स करो, बाकी का डेबिट P&L, और द सेकेंड वे विच आई एम गोइंग टू मेक यू ऑल डू, दैट इज सिंपलर. पूरा का पूरा 5000 ब्रांच एडजस्टमेंट में डेबिट करो, वेर यू राइट टू ब्रांच स्टॉक अकाउंट 5000. टू ब्रांच स्टॉक अकाउंट 5000, ब्रैकेट में you can write shortage. Brackets में you can write shortage. Clear? That is a better way. Directly 5000 को उधर डेबिट कर दो. बोलो guys, clear with this? Got it? I prefer doing this. Even many authors do this only. This is a better way. Even if you do the other way, it's fine, because end में तुम्हारा profit loss सेम ही आएगा. Next, what is the next thing? Discount allowed to debtors 6000. Debtors को 6000 का डिस्काउंट दिया, सिंगल एंट्री में किया है, फर्स्ट मेथड में किया है. When anything is receivable from debtors we debit. When debtors को discount देना है उतना कम पैसा आएगा तो I will credit. So you will write there by discount allowed, or you can say by discount, that is 6,000. Now guys listen, we are preparing branch P&L. End of the day all expenses and income go to branch P&L. So इसका second effect, branch P&L में you would write to discount allowed account that is 6,000. To discount allowed account that is 6,000. Clear with this? Now see, suppose branch expense hota, you could have debited this to branch expense, but end में what I told you in the starting, end में branch expense का total branch P&L में ही आएगा. So because the question has not given us specific instruction to prepare branch expense, we directly make branch P&L. Got it? So branch P&L में to discount allowed that is 6,000. And the last, expenses at branch, again the same thing. Branch expense होता वहां पे आता to cash bank, but we are not doing that. अगर वो किया रहता branch expense यहाँ पे आता था. So here only you write to branch expense account. कितना है? 1,50,000. To branch expense account 1 lakh. Hope things are clear. Got it guys? समझ में नहीं आया प्लीज गो बैक एंड रिवाइंड मल्टीपल टाइम देखो, ये यूट्यूब पे ओपन भी है, उसके बाद भी अगर समझ में नहीं आता है लेट मी. एंड नाउ स्टेप बाय स्टेप इन द ऑर्डर वी विल क्लोज द अकाउंट. चलो फर्स्ट ब्रांच स्टॉक अकाउंट. डेबिट साइड इज लुकिंग ग्रेटर, नहीं सॉरी, क्रेडिट साइड इज लुकिंग ग्रेटर. 186, 1530, 30, 1750. 1 minute guys, 1 minute. सॉरी गाइस, क्वेश्चन में एक मेरा टाइपिंग एरर हो गया था. सेल रिटर्न वाज 30,000, नहीं इट इज 60,000. वो मैंने बाय मिस्टेक, मेरा टाइपिंग एरर हो गया था. तो सेल्स रिटर्न, गुड्स रिटर्न बाय डेटर्स 30 नहीं है 60 है. ऑफ कोर्स इट इज करेक्टेड नाउ, बट बाय मिस्टेक मैंने 13 टाइप कर दिया था. सो जस्ट मेक दिस 30 एज 60, और यहाँ पे भी बाय ब्रांच स्टॉक 60 को. सॉरी इट वाज अ टाइपिंग एरर बिकॉज ऑफ दैट नेगेटिव बैलेंस वाज कमिंग. वो ओरिजिनल फिगर 60 है, मैंने बाय मिस्टेक 30 टाइप कर दिया. ओके नाउ लेट्स सी द टोटल. 186 plus 1530 plus 60, 1776. From this deduct this, so you get 6,000. Now guys listen, ये 6,000 क्या है? Why I told you there was a mistake. ये 6,000 इधर भी आ सकता है. Now listen very carefully. बैलेंस इधर आएगा, ओपनिंग इधर है. So if there is no, understand this, if there is no closing stock, this difference will be your closing stock. If there is no closing stock, this difference will be your closing stock. Let's first record it. ओपनिंग टू बैलेंस, तो ये हो जाएगा बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. गॉट इट? नाउ लिसन, गुड्स वर सेंट एट इनवॉइस प्राइस. ओपनिंग का स्टॉक रिजर्व इधर है, तो क्लोजिंग का स्टॉक रिजर्व इधर. कम बिलो, ब्रांच एडजस्टमेंट में एकदम नीचे, टू बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन closing stock reserve 6,000 into 50 upon 150, that is 2000. 6000 into 50 upon 150, that is 2000. So opening का profit यहाँ पे, closing का profit यहाँ पे. Now guys listen, this chapter में this is an important point. Branch stock का difference क्या करना है? यहाँ पे closing stock was not there, so this will be closing stock. Sometimes closing stock will be given, you get a difference here, that will be shortage. Sometimes sales का amount is not given, cash sales missing है, credit sales missing है, so the missing figure will be cash and credit. यहाँ पे there can be missing figure, it can be surplus. Goods sent to branch दिया नहीं है, so the big difference here can be goods sent to branch. So that is the most important point for this particular part. Second method, branch stock का difference कहाँ पे आ रहा है, debit या credit, and what it should be. That is the main point for all the remaining sums of this chapter. यहाँ पे I'll repeat, credit में आया, closing stock नहीं है, therefore it will be closing stock. Closing stock होता, फिर भी ये difference आता, shortage होता. Suppose a major amount is missing, there is no sale only, then the difference would be sale, either cash or credit. Direct, indirect information will be given in the question. Debit side का difference can be surplus, can be goods sent to branch. Got it? So this is closed. Now branch adjustment को बंद करते. याद है मैंने स्टार्टिंग में ही बोला था, ultimately branch adjustment का balance goes to P&L. So 62 plus 510, 572 minus 10 minus 2. So you get here 5,60,000. 5,60,000. Now listen. Profit है. Profit. Credit side is greater, so this is nothing but gross profit. Normal final accounts में क्या होता है? Gross profit goes to P&L. So same way, this will go to P&L. You will write there to branch profit and loss and brackets में you will write gross profit, and we know gross profit we write it on the credit side of P&L. So यहाँ पे लिखना by branch adjustment account, that is 560. चाहिए तो वापस ब्रैकेट्स में लिख दो gross profit. Second method में they will not ask you journal entries. Got it? Now next, goods sent to branch. Same what you did in each and every sum of first method. Goods sent to branch को बंद करो. That will go to trading account. 1530 plus 5. 1535 minus 510 minus 15 gives you 1010. So 1535 is 1010. This goes to trading account. So to trading account 10,10,000. To trading account 10,10,000. Now debtors को बंद करो. 204. 12,04,000 minus 950 minus 66. 188 by balance carried down 188. Opening है, so this has to be closing. You all have done in the first method. Sometimes they give you closing, the difference can be cash received. यहाँ पे भी वो आ सकता है, but that variety coming in the first method is more. यहाँ पे as I told you, how to give the effect, how to deal with the difference in branch stock, that is important. And the last, branch P&L, credit side 560, उसमें से remove 156. So 4,04,000 is my net profit. Exactly same what you all did in the first method. Head office or the main company may have 5 branches, 10 branches. हर एक का अलग अलग profit होगा. End of the day, it will go to the main company का P&L, which we call it as general profit and loss. So to general profit and loss account, brackets में net profit. To general profit and loss account, brackets में net profit. Got it? Whether you follow the first method, whether you follow the second method, profit loss has to be the same. तुम्हारे syllabus में they will never ask you 2 methods together, either first or second, or options में first or second. Got it, guys? So this was stock and debtors method का basic sum. Of course, I cannot say basic. You can get this level also in exam for BAF students 15 marks, BCom students 20 marks, or BCom 10-10 split करके भी आ सकता है. You never know. Got it, guys? Clear with this? So I'll repeat. First method was data system. Branch was treated as a data by the head office. There was only one main account, branch account. Remaining wherever required accounts were there, but in the form of working notes. यहाँ पे accounting is done in a detailed way, where you will maintain stock account, adjustment, goods sent to branch, debtors, and branch P&L. Clear with this, guys? I won't take much time now because main explanation हो गया है. So those who have not yet followed, please इसको multiple time rewind करके देखो. You will get a concept. But till the time you don't understand these, please don't go for the next class का video, because this base is important. Those who are studying with me in the regular class here, कुछ doubts रहेगा आगे जाके बताओ. Those who are not studying with me, after watching this video, in case you have any doubts, connect with me. My number is there in the bio on YouTube as well as Instagram. You can connect with me. Got it, guys? So this was the second method of branch accounts, stock and debtors method or system. That's it, guys. Take care.